Although open-world games may provide months of material, the majority of them are aimed at teenagers and adults. In this video, I will show you some best open-world games for kids in 2021. So without any further ado, let's start this video. The first game of this video is No Man's Sky. When No Man's Sky, a sci-fi exploration game by Hello Games, was initially published, it rapidly earned a reputation as one of, if not the most, disappointing games in recent memory. Hello Games, on the other hand, has worked hard to raise No Man's Sky to the level of expectation that existed before the game's release. With a scientific edge that will benefit young brains, the game allows players to explore and scavenge resources across wonderfully created creative landscapes. Next up we have Minecraft. If a youngster is thinking about playing an open-world game, chances are they've played, or at least contemplated, Minecraft. Not only is Mojang's contemporary classic one of the finest kid-friendly games of all time, but it's also one of the best open-world games ever published. Minecraft is a sandbox game in which the player's creativity is the only restriction, which should not be a problem for kids. Next up we have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Some features of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, such as cartoon violence, a frightening villain, and a frequently severe difficulty level, may be inappropriate for extremely young children. However, the game is worth noting since it is one of the most highly praised games of all time and will keep kids engaged for days, weeks, and perhaps months thanks to its massive open world that begs to be explored. Next up we have Subnautica. Although the game's cover image and age classification suggest that Subnautica is suitable for youngsters, it's important noting right away that diving deep into the alien world's water may be disturbing. There is no violence, bad language, or adult themes in the game, however some of the marine creatures can be frightening for people who aren't used to it. Next up we have The Witness. Although The Witness is acceptable for youngsters in terms of violence and adult language, it is worth noting that it should only be considered by people who enjoy solving difficult puzzles. Otherwise, the difficult game may be quickly set down and forgotten about. If tackling difficult riddles is more their thing, The Witness could be the finest open-world game for them. Next up we have A Short Hike. A Short Hike stands out on our list because, unlike other open-world games, which may take up to 100 hours to complete, A Short Hike can be completed in as little as 1 to 2 hours. The indie game by Adam Robinson got positive reviews from reviewers, as evidenced by its metascores of 80 and 88, as well as its Sumas McNally Grand Prize victory at the Independent Games Festival Awards in 2020. Next up we have Eastshade. Eastshade, like the aforementioned Yonder the Cloud Catcher Chronicles, opens with a boat disaster that strands players on an island. Eastshade's main gameplay relies around painting the island's scenery by capturing it with a camera light feature, which is where the similarities end. Side missions are offered to players through engaging with NPCs, and they augment the painting gameplay. Next up we have Astroneer. Astroneer by System Era Softworks was published in February 2019 on PC and Xbox One, followed by a November 2019 release on PlayStation 4. The game is a sandbox adventure with no overall goals to achieve, however players can participate in a variety of tasks. Astroneer wasn't a critical success, but it quickly gained popularity among fans, and it went on to win the fan-voted Gamer's Voice Video Game Award at the 2019 SXSW Gaming Awards. Next up we have Assassin's Creed Origins Discovery Tour Mode. Given the series' reputation for sword fighting and assassinations, the Assassin's Creed series may appear to be an unusual option for youngsters to promote. Assassin's Creed Origins does not deviate from this tendency in its main campaign, but it does have a secondary mode that provides an excellent educational experience. The last game of this video is Forza Horizon 4. With its great social elements, Forza Horizon 4 shines above the competitors in its category. That isn't the only remarkable element of Forza Horizon 4, as the game also includes a gorgeous recreation of the United Kingdom, complete with an excellent season cycle that delivers visual and gameplay variations throughout the year. So that's the list of 10 best open-world games for kids that you can play in 2021. If you enjoy this video, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel Games Puff, and press the bell icon for more gaming updates.